Hello and welcome to another Saturday Surprise Show. I'm Devin, with me is Billy and Cody. Woo!
Hey everybody.
Hey guys, I forgot to look up a surprise show or find something, so it's a talk to talk.
Woo.
And we haven't done one in a while, so I figured, why not?
That is true.
And today's topic is things that frustrate us in gaming or grind our gears. Now this doesn't have to do with specifically in the video game. This could be purchasing, selling, buying, anything. Just related to gaming.
That's fair. Mm-hmm.
So, the one thing that I want to bring up is when you buy DLC, but you still have to progress so far in the story to use it.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's...
I assume you have a specific example.
I don't have very many specific examples, but I know some of the From stuff, but that's because the level that you get is so far that you need to be a high level to take it on anyway.
Okay.
That's
So
fair.
it's silly to have it unlocked at the beginning. You'll never get anywhere anyway.
That's fair.
But I do know games for like customization where you don't get the customization until later in the story.
Ooh, that's...
So any DLC you buy that's customizing, you gotta wait.
Yeah,
That's lame.
Yeah, that would be annoying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like sales, like Steam sales and all that. Steam's pretty good for this to a degree. Is if you buy something and it goes on sale with Steam, at least if it's in the 15-day return policy, you just return the game and buy it again at the new price.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you get the sale that way. Most other places don't do that.
Well, yeah, I've had something like that.
Yeah.
Good example is Ark,
Yeah.
the dinosaur game. Like, I got like a PlayStation Store gift card from my brother.
Yeah.
And I went and bought Ark. It was like $30. And then I bought a couple other things.
Yeah.
And then, like, I think 10 days later, it was on sale for like $15. And I was like, oh, you...
Yeah, that could have been 15 more extra dollars in your pocket.
Yeah, I was so mad.
Trying to think of other things. I was hoping you guys would chime in with more stuff.
Yeah.
I can think of one.
Okay.
So Soul Calibur 6,
Yeah.
I bought it.
Yep.
Was a little surprised to see some of the key characters that are usually always in it
Yeah.
are DLC.
Yeah.
So I was a little irritated.
If you're a fan of Hild, Tira, Cassandra, and I forget another one.
Amy, I think.
Oh, Amy, yes. If
Yeah.
you're a fan of those four, which have been since at least 3,
Mm-hmm.
good luck. You have to pay extra.
Wow, that's...
Yeah, like $7.99 each.
Yeah.
And not even a special bundle for all of them?
There's no special bundle.
I mean, season pass, but those are like...
That's the first season pass. They don't even come in that. Their second season.
Oh.
First season had like 2B Seksuka.
So the characters you don't even care about.
Yeah, a few of the characters you don't even care about. I believe it's been a little bit since I
Yeah.
looked at the DLC. I just bought
That's
it all
fair.
when I got the game because I knew I was going to need those characters anyway.
Yeah.
And at the time I was buying them, they're all on sale. So
Well, I mean, they were on sale for me too, but I didn't have like, what, $40 for the season pass?
yeah,
That was, like, I just had like 25.
don't you love when your favorite character is DLC that you have to spend a little extra just to play them? Or in your case, Billy, has there ever been a wrestling game where there's so many DLC characters that it's just too pricey to get?
for WWE, I was getting the deluxe edition, so the season pass comes with it.
Yeah.
But I know with AEW, it's kind of like SoCal now. They would have the season 1 pass, season 2 pass.
Yeah, that's. I noticed wrestling games are going this direction too. If you're not buying the super ultra deluxe, here's the passes at least, so you can get these characters in one pass, these characters in another.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, the pack, but this is actually someone wrestles one year and someone wrestles the next year. This is the first time they ever a wrestling game has ever done that.
Okay.
Because WWE, they would have their DLC packs spread out. They would have 4 or 5 DLC packs spread out between post-launch from May to November.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you knew what was coming in each pack?
Yeah.
Beforehand?
Okay.
Yeah, they would usually announce it before the game comes out or post-launch. Basically just legends of wrestlers that are not new signees to the company or legends that haven't been in the game before in a while.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
That's better. It's just because then you know, okay, that character's going to be in this pack out this month.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I want that specific guy. I know.
Yeah. Because for AEW, what they did is
they did it like every other fighting game.
Yeah, pretty much as one season for so many ones, and then individual. You can get them individually. I'm like, yes, even individually, some wrestlers you thought should have been in the game at launch.
Yeah, no, that's what I hate. It's like wrestlers that should be in there and not as DLC.
Yeah, like he claimed. I'm like, they were the AEW original tag team. Why the hell weren't they in its launch?
Yeah.
And then
because we knew people would pay for them.
Yeah, and then when they put Tony Storm in, I'm like, okay, maybe. Then I'm like, oh, it's not even his timeless. Screw that.
Yeah.
And they don't have the new popular gimmick.
Oh, okay. Trying to think.
Okay, this one is just, I feel it happens to me too frequently, but it's when you buy a game and the sequel comes out the next month and it's just an upgrade to the game you just bought.
True.
Yeah. My specific example is I got Elden Ring, and then Elden Ring Lord of Shadows came out, which is just the DLC plus Elden Ring. And if I would have just waited a little longer, I could have bought that for all in one price.
Yeah.
Instead of buying it and the DLC separate.
Oh yeah, that's something that kind of I learned with Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And the gold editions.
Oh yeah.
Like I bought Resident Evil 7.
Yeah.
And then 2 months later, Resident Evil 7 Gold, and I'm like, you jerk.
Yeah, it's just if you would have been patient.
Yeah.
The problem is, they don't really announce when they're gonna do it. Is the problem?
No.
I'm like, oh.
And you don't even know if they are going to do it.
No.
Yeah.
And getting on to controllers. This is more of a handheld thing, so you guys probably don't care too much. But I hate when the handheld controller breaks. Because that means you got to buy a whole new system.
Yes.
You've probably heard me gripe about my Switch Lite for the longest time.
For the controller, you had the controller drift issue, but you can't fix it, right?
It's not a drift. I can't go 4 up. The up does not work on that controller.
Huh.
If I hold up, my Link should be running at full speed when I push it all the way up.
Yeah.
But
No, he's at a saunterly jaunt.
Yeah, when you complain like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why, but also, that's why when I saw the Switch, I'm like, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
If the controller fligs up,
yeah.
Then
the Switch Lite, especially, you can't. The Switch, you could.
Okay.
The Switch has interchangeable controllers.
Okay.
But I opted for a cheaper Switch Lite because I use the handheld mode more than anything else on Switch.
Yeah. Thinking better option, right?
Yeah, that's better. A cheaper option. It suits me better, and then I didn't clue in that, the controller busts easily on these things.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything to it to break it. I play a lot of Smash, but
Apparently, Smash breaks controllers.
Yeah. Apparently. All you Smash fans out there, tell us.
So I have something similar.
Yeah?
Game Boy Advance SP.
Yeah?
I
We're going
would-
all the way back.
Oh yeah, I was always playing like Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town,
Yeah?
and like one of the bumpers would constantly break on the thing, so I wouldn't be able to change tools or whistle for my
Horse?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh you, ooh. Like every time that happened, I had to open it up and blow it out. And it kept happening.
Yeah, so. Fun.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to perform my own maintenance on the game system.
Yeah. No, really not.
Right?
Yeah.
And here's the issue I had with the Nintendo DS.
Yeah?
It didn't have any games I actually cared about.
Well, that's fair. It had a few I was okay with, but at the same time, I didn't play a lot of the DS.
Like, basically what I cared about was Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, I had Pokemon and a couple Harvest Moon games. And the Harvest Moon game where you crash on a town or a deserted island,
Yeah?
touch operation only with the stylus.
That's...
Wow.
Yeah, I hated the DS era for that one reason.
It
They really
was-
tried to touch screen
Yeah.
too much.
It was terrible. Ah.
And then the 3DS, as much as I love a few games on the 3DS,
Mhm.
the 3D effect was
Made you
not
sick,
needed.
probably.
No, they never overused it. It was just too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hurt the eyes. It
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. was just as bad as the Virtual Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We know how terrible that was.
Yeah.
Like I watched gameplay and I was like, oh, I'm starting to feel sick.
Ah, so you never actually tried the Virtual Boy?
Nope. Never will.
Well, stop trying the front then.
What?
Stop trying the front.
Yeah.
Me and Billy actually experienced the fucking thing, and you're
Yeah.
just angry because of how everyone else says it is.
Yeah.
Until you actually experience that nightmare,
Yeah.
shut up.
Yeah.
I think I actually got sick, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I don't-
I've never got motion sickness or anything.
I don't doubt
Yeah, because do you know how long I played? It was. I'm just playing the tennis game. I think it was
Yeah.
what I played.
Mario Tennis on it, yeah. I think I was trying to play the Wario game or something. I forget what game it
Yeah.
was, to be honest. I know I had to throw turtle shells at something.
That could be anything.
Yeah. So, I guess on that topic, gimmicks for your game console. Bill, you might not experience this because you don't play anything outside the PlayStation mostly. But if you're a Nintendo fan, you gotta put up with their annoying gimmicks of their system. Like motion controls, 3D effects,
Yeah.
touchscreens.
Yeah, I mean,
The
I
Connect.
did have the Wii,
Yeah.
Ah!
which wasn't my choice.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
Like, I think I know the story.
Yeah.
So I bought it with my money.
Oh.
Thinking you wanted it, but
Yeah.
obviously you don't want that.
No. I don't know. The Connect, the Microsoft Connect, 'cause I almost got it from the 360.
Oh.
But my sister got it, and I'm like, they had it first. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You were
I-
smart to do so.
Because I even tried the whole wrestling game that got in it. So I'm like, you know what? I'll buy it. I just threw it up the other place. Tried it once, like, wow, that was, thank God that was in a dump bin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was trying to play the Dragon Ball Connect game.
Oh, no.
That was nightmarish as hell.
No, I'm glad I never went Xbox and experienced this crap.
See, I loved my 360 when I got it, but I got it off a friend for very cheap.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But there was not much on the 360 I wanted to play. And
True.
definitely nothing in the Connect library.
No.
True.
Yeah.
And the one thing I that scared me about Xbox 360, because I kind of want to get one just to experience a couple games,
Yeah.
is the Red Ring of Death I keep hearing about.
Oh,
I'm like,
I've never gotten that. I've owned 2 Xbox
Nice,
360s,
yeah.
and I've never gotten that.
nice.
It's just a matter of putting it someplace where it's well ventilated.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And mine, I was surprised that mine was.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh, it can just happen out of the blue.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then, okay, they had 360 cooling units. Well,
Oh, I remember those. I never got one of those.
no, because there was 2 different cooling units. You got the one that would attach the thing,
Yeah.
and the other one that you had to put the console like horizontal or whatever, like standing up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, caught the tray, knocked the system over, damaged the hard drive. I was out hard drive for like 2 fucking months.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, that's not the worst thing.
Oh, jeez.
My parents got me Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty for Christmas. I couldn't save anything.
Nah.
Oh
Yeah.
That's rough.
yeah.
That sucks.
And then this one, I was like, oh yeah, this is back when you get attached. I'm like, you didn't tell me that to begin with.
No. Why not? Why would I?
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm sorry, but I don't like the systems that you can put on their sides to start with.
No.
I get that's for if it's in a shelving unit that needs to be, it's more taller than
Yeah.
it is wide.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was like, I don't feel comfortable leaving it upright.
No.
Yeah, like I knew my PS2 could do it. I never did it because I just feel like the discs would fall out.
I feel like I'd just tip it over or something would knock it over.
Yeah.
So I remember when PS3 originally came out,
Yeah.
my cousin's issues with it.
Right.
See, I don't know if this was a defect flaw with the originals, but I remember this happening with my cousin's original that was backwards compatible with PS2 games,
Right.
but it would keep overheating and shutting down.
That was a defect of the
Yeah.
being backwards compatible.
Yeah.
That's why they stopped being backwards
Yeah,
compatible.
I kind of figured that. She got one of those cooling units for it. It didn't help.
No. So, last thing is my gripe with there's no wired controllers. It's very hard to find wired controllers anymore.
Yeah.
I know you can get a wire to hook them to the system, but it's
That's
basically a
not the same
USB
thing.
cord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want an official wired. I plug it in. I don't have to worry about a battery. I don't have to worry about the cord unplugging.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Make just long enough that you don't have to sit too close, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my setup is far enough away that a wired controller suits me just
Oh
fine.
yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
your stuff is fine.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know. I understand there's people who have their TV against the wall and their couch against the other wall,
Yeah.
and you're a full room away.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those people are weird to me.
Me, my TV's above my desk. PS5's just sitting on the desk.
Yeah.
And I just sit right up against it because any further away, I can't see a damn thing.
Fair enough.
I was trying, I had a visitor. I was trying to play Silent Hill 2. I couldn't see the damn map from the couch. I'm like, oh, what am I looking at?
Yeah, that's why most of the time I just sit on the edge of my section to play it.
Oh, yeah.
Because you try to see the map, and then sometimes I'll stand up to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that too, especially when you're in the middle of a huge battle. Because you start getting adrenaline. I'm like,
Oh yeah, so when I do the showcase matches.
oh yeah.
So I see the time. We're almost out. So any other final statements before we end this episode?
Oh, yeah, one more grind. So just
Yeah.
thinking showcase matches.
Yeah.
Option just to skip the match if you keep failing it over again.
Option to skip any difficult part if
Yeah.
you keep failing it.
Yeah.
Especially.
Rockstar was good with this.
Yeah.
I want to know on GTA.
You're having trouble with this mission. Do you want to just skip it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to
Yeah.
experience the fucking story.
Yeah.
I know another one that did it.
Yeah.
Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can't, there's one where this like tractor or whatever was chasing me. I kept dying. It's like, you want to skip this area? Yes, please.
Yeah, no, it's like the last of the Wii game that when like doing the showcase, and I was like, okay, I'm looking like, okay, these all matches should be easy for me to do. Then I see money in the bag. Fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, and like, no, what? Just get through. Just so like, I don't care about the unlockables. This is just costumes from a couple years earlier. I'm like, just
Yeah.
get to the match. I want to continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, last thing you want to grind about.
Oh. I'm still kind of mad about PS Plus.
Okay.
Like going up so much in price.
I looked at that.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that's too expensive for a year of...
Yeah. $97. I'm like,
$100 for a year. My PlayStation, or my Switch, is $45
yeah.
a year.
I'm like, let's see. I don't care about playing the old games.
No.
I don't care about, like, the only thing I care about is getting 2 free games a month and online play, because I like playing fighting games online.
Yeah.
I suck at them, but...
I mean, seeing that on this being with tax, that's usually how much games are going for now.
Yeah.
That's
Like, so instead of buying a new game, I'm buying the ability to play online.
Yeah,
Really.
for one whole year, but
Yeah.
even breaking that down, I was like, that's too much a month.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And for me, it's console-exclusive games.
Yeah, that's fair.
How mad would Billy be if the next wrestling game only came out on Switch? Or the Switch 2?
Oh, I think you'd hear the swearing from upstairs.
Yeah. Or on any console other than PS5.
See, that's the thing. The console exclusive games, like, they went back to like each system had their own different wrestling game.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
GameCube had the Day of Reckoning with the WrestleMania games.
Mhm.
yeah,
PlayStation had SmackDown. Xbox had the Raw series.
Yeah.
yeah.
And WrestleMania 21.
Yeah,
That was cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was cool.
That's fine, but now that we stopped that and you're
Yeah.
used to them being on every system, and
Yeah.
then all of a sudden they're on the system you don't play,
Yeah.
and you don't get no new wrestling games
Yeah.
anymore unless you jump ship.
Yeah.
Now, I don't mind, like, timed exclusives. Like, maybe on one console for a year and then jumps to the rest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then it
that-
comes out on the rest. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah. 'cause that
As long
was-
as it comes out on other consoles.
Yeah, because that was the Indiana Jones game. They,
Yeah.
You know, and Xbox X or whatever it was first, and then now it's.
Okay, so I am angry about something.
All right, this will have to be
Yeah.
it.
Bethesda,
Yeah,
jumping over to Microsoft.
Bethesda's always
been
been
Microsoft.
Microsoft.
Are you sure? 'Cause
Yes,
Yeah.
Skyrim?
Skyrim was the only game that they released multi-console.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was surprised for Skyrim to be on everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even I knew that.
Yeah.
That says something.
Yeah. Bethesda was
Okay.
either PC or Xbox was the first Morrowind.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
outside of that, we'll have to call the episode here. So thank you all. I'm angry I showed you stupidity. So until
Yeah.
next time, have a good one, guys.
Dig it.
Peace out.